and gentlemen, welcome back to HCS Pro Talk, your weekly Halo esports podcast, where Will almost tipped over my cup.
The thing's ginormous.
It is. It's pretty fucking big. Ew. This is episode 302 for the week of August 27, 2023. The title of this week's episode is HCS Fort Worth Major Preview, because we have a major to preview. Duh. My name is Josh, aka JK Fire. This week I'm joined by the man in the old school championship white Envy jersey, Will, aka I am Mr. Mayhem. Will, how are you doing on this Monday evening?
I'm doing fine, man. Doing all right. You're rocking the Native Gaming and Space Station hat. Native Gaming shirt, I should specify.
Yes, the Native Gaming shirt that they had at SLC. Shout out Riz for picking this up for me. I appreciate you. And then, yeah, the Space Station hat. We don't show bias here.
No.
You know? That's kind of the point, I guess.
A little bit.
A little bit. A wee little bit.
Anyway. How are you doing?
I'm all right.
Yeah.
I'm still getting over this shit that I've got going on. There's a lot. I was talking to Will before the show. There's a lot of shit coming out of my nose. Not literal shit, obviously, because that'd be fucking weird. Just mucus. A lot of mucus. So there's that. There's that. You need to make sure you're wearing one piece of merch from every team. That would be fucking terrible.
I mean, I got SSG joggers on right now.
Oh, I could have done that.
Shirt.
I could have done that because I have an optic hat I could have put on. I could have put a phase hoodie on.
Get some Sentinel sleeves. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, hey, like Spartan.
Yeah, Spartan loves the shit out of them. So, you know, what are you going to do? To those tuning into the live show, welcome. We have Ikuza, Riz, All-in-One, Halt Hammer. Also, you're welcome for Halt and Catch Fire, by the way. I know you're mad at me, but you're welcome. Fox Too Quick, All That Talent, Ashley Blair, welcome back. Fulcrum, Uncle Bobby, says this will be my last show for a few months, heading off to boot camp Friday, but I'll be back. Hey, good luck to you at boot camp, and we look forward to seeing you again. And Danny Phantom, welcome back. Good to see you as well. I've said it right before, but I'm going to say it wrong now. Baggy? Either way, welcome back, everybody. Zig with the 14-month resub. You get a woo to kick things off because, you know, there it is. CG, welcome back as well. Will.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot to talk about because we already shot our shit before the show.
We did.
Talked about meatloaf.
Love a good meatloaf.
Yep, love a good meatloaf. Can't wait for this 5-hour show. This one's going to be anything but that. I can promise you that. Yeah, if anybody if anyone wants to go listen listen or watch a 4-hour banger of an episode last week, go check that shit out. Yes, over 4 hours.
What happened?
Dude, I don't even. Time is something. It's something. What's up, Justin? Welcome back as well. All right, well, do you want to know what's on this week's episode of the show?
What do we got?
We are getting hyped for the final major of the year with our HCS Fort Worth Major Preview because, duh. Took me 3 days to finish that podcast. You're welcome. I do, Ikuza, but I don't think I have any rants this episode. I think we have a lot of positivity in this episode. Because thankfully, not a lot of other shit happened. Speaking of which, Justin, you do that. I'm not going to comment on this. Jesus Christ. Danimals, welcome back. Good to see you. All right, well, let's get into some competitive news. One piece for you. Halo Data Hive update. This is by Halo Data Hive. The HCS player and Team Metal leaderboards are now live. They can be found under the Metal leaderboards tab on either the LAN or tournament pages. So that's fucking rad.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Can track who has the most overkills or the most double kill, whatever.
The most suicides, the most betrayals. You know? Because stats mean everything. So literally dumb people. That's it for the competitive news. Ikuza says, it took me passing out, waking up at 2 a.m. and watching the whole G1 drama, which inevitably damaged my brain. Trust me. Felt like it kind of damaged mine from reading through it too. So
it was rough, man.
Oh, dude, it was fucking, it's the dumbest shit ever. Hey, Will.
Yeah.
What do we got next?
Rostermania!
Just
a little bit of Rostermania this week. LVT, formerly Bittersweet or Carpe Noctem or Status Quo, depending on what time period you're looking at there.
Time is a thing.
It is a thing. Wibbly wobbly. If anyone gets that reference. They've dropped Cherish. And on Twitter, statement, unfortunately, it looks like I will not be attending Fort Worth. Got informed that my former teammates will be going with someone else. And with a week left until the event, it doesn't seem likely that I can go with a team I would feel confident with. Best of luck to everyone going. And then the person he referenced to is Sab. So LVT picks up Sab. And of course, they were picked up by LVT. So
yes,
that LVT is actually funding a team to go to Fort Worth and possibly Worlds if they qualify.
Exactly. And Holt, though, the thing that irritates me is that, like, obviously every team wants to get better. That's the whole point, right? Is teams only try to make changes to be better and to get better placings. And the thing I said when I saw this news is that, well, I hope to God that whoever they pick up will try to get them into the top 8, because if they don't, then they're just going to remain stagnant where they have been, which is top 12. So hopefully Sab, he's an established name. Yeah. An established professional player. He can bring a lot of skill to a team. So we'll see if this can catapult them into the top 8, which is ultimately where they want to go. But I feel bad for Cherished. This feels like just another one of those moments where you have, honestly, it just feels like an AM team that just drops a player just to fuck somebody over right at the last second. And I know that's not the intention. It's just what it feels like. It's just what it feels like. So, Cherished, I feel for you, man. That really fucking blows. It sucks to hear that you won't be competing. Or if you kept that stance, it doesn't sound like you would be competing. So, best of luck to you in the future, dude. And hopefully you can find a group of guys that'll stick with you around you. And you can bring your skills to the front. You know what I mean? What's up, Tools? Welcome back. What's up, Magic Mike? Is there a roster lock deadline at all? I would assume that it was last week, like over the weekend. That's an assumption. I'm assuming it's from over the weekend. The Ghost Swedish Fish is fire. Is that what you're drinking right now? Or drinking
This is cherry limeade.
I'm a cherry limeade fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I will say? I don't know if fuck it. I drank enough of it that I can say that I wasn't a big fan. So I love the Phase Pop Ghost.
I don't know if I've had that one.
It's really good, but I love it in the powder. I got a can of it the other day at a gas station. Yeah. I did not like the can at all.
See,
it was drastically different.
I had Ghost a while ago in cans, and I think I got like a Warhead one and something else. And they were decent.
Sure.
So I was like, I didn't really want to go with a Monster or anything else. And I'm like, yeah, I'll try Ghost again. And they had a cherry limeade. So it's not bad. It's not great, but not bad.
All right. Tool says, I hate all the G Fuel and Ghost shit. It's all terrible. I mean, that's understandable for sure. I think there are it's like I have Advanced in Ghost because fuck the CEO of G Fuel. He's a piece of shit. But like there are flavors in my opinion that are great, but there's also flavors in my opinion that are dog shit. Like that just are not good at all. And the worst part is that a lot of the time you can't get samples to like try them before you buy a tub, and the tubs are fairly expensive, $35 to $40. So that's unfortunate, but I understand Tools. See, and that's the beautiful part, man, is that not all of them do, in my opinion. A lot of them do. G Fuel has a chalky texture quality to it for sure.
Especially in the cans.
Yep. So G Fuel absolutely does. And at the same time, Tools, I don't use, so like this is a giant mug here. I only use like a scoop and a half of Advanced when really you're supposed to use a scoop per like however many ounces of water it is. Like I use under the recommended amount. So it doesn't like the flavor isn't fucking just punch you in the mouth, but I can still taste it. So Tools, I might get a lot of flack for this, but I am a huge fan a fruit punch Crystal Light. I feel like everybody hates fruit punch, but I love that shit. I love that shit. I know. See, that's what I'm saying. Everybody hates fruit punch. I love it. I love it. Real quick, I wanted to catch up here because I think Danny Phantom. Is that for Fort Worth or the remainder of the season? Technically both. Danny. Yeah. Because the top 8 teams, regardless of region, at Fort Worth automatically qualify for Worlds. Okay? So in one hand, like those rosters need to be solidified because those are the rosters that qualify for Worlds, those top 8. But yeah, there's that. What's up, Atari? Welcome back. If you're not drinking Tang, you're not a real gamer. Oh, fuck me. Is it, oh God. Just say Yaden? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Absolutely, Danny. Happy to help. Or at least try to provide some sort of context to help out. So yeah, good luck to now the new LVT team in the open bracket. I have semi-high hopes for you guys going into the tournament. And yeah. We'll have to wait and see.
All right.
The only way LVT doesn't qualify is if Navi get top 8 or AB Gold outplaced by a magnitude of 2 rounds. Champs is pretty set. Well, for the top 8 probably. But we'll have to wait and see because our predictions could be pretty gnarly. Who knows? All right, well, is that it for...
Yeah, that's it. That's it for the week.
Well, then I guess it's time for your upcoming tournaments of the week. Presented by noobcombo.com. Check out noobcombo.com for all your Halo esports needs. And we only have one because Friday, September 1st to Sunday, September 3rd is the HCS Fort Worth Major. That is obviously going to be taking place. So make sure you tune into all the streams and stuff and all that fun stuff. So, Will, that's it for upcoming tournaments of the week presented by noobcombo.com. Check out noobcombo.com for all your Halo esports needs. Now, in the next segment, we typically talk about tournament recaps over the last week. I don't have anything to talk about there, but Will, we're going to appease the masses for a second.
I see that in the notes. I'm surprised.
Typically, I never do this because what's my rule, Will, after you swig?
Scrims don't always matter. I'm going to say, I put a little caveat.
I know you did. My rule is scrims don't matter. Yes, for newly formed teams, they're a good way to get practice in. I understand that. It's a good way to keep your thumbs warm, whatever it may be. Make sure your head's in the game, but they're not indicative of how a team is really going to do. But to appease the masses, put some scrims in there for the show. Will, go ahead. Read through these results that we have over the last week.
All right. On Tuesday, August 22nd, SSG went up against Sentinels, and it was a 7-6 going to SSG. On Wednesday, August 23rd, a couple scrims took place. Shopify Rebellion versus Native Red. Shopify actually took it 10-7. Mm-hmm. And then we also had G1 go up against Complexity, series being 5-4. Thursday, August 24th, Native White went up against G1. It was a 7-6 going to Native White. And then Sentinels against FaZe, 8-6 going to Sentinels. On the 25th of August, this is on Friday, G1 went up against Cloud9, 7-2 to G1. And then FaZe against Optic, 7-6 going to FaZe. Sunday, August 27th, G1, 15-2 against Cloud9. And then FaZe went up against Complexity, and it was tied 7-7.
So this means Complexity is on the same level as FaZe then?
Oh.
Right? That's what that means? They tied in Scrim, so they must be on the same level now of skill, right?
Maybe.
That's what that means. So Complexity is going to be top 3 this event, right? Because they're on the same skill level as FaZe. They tied him in Scrims. Is that how that works?
We'll have to see on that one, man.
Okay. All right, cool. Just making sure everybody's on the same page. That scrims don't matter. What's up, Snag? Welcome back. Also, John, if I didn't say welcome back to you, welcome back as well. White's Edge, welcome. And yes, LVT doing the scrims is a nice thing for sure. Sounds logical to me. I swear to God, people actually think that way, and it drives me fucking bonkers. It drives me up the fucking wall that people like, oh my God, this team's whooping their ass in scrims. Yeah. In an online scrim. Congratulations. All right.
Yeah. Akuza says, I feel like scrims matter a lot. Not necessarily on which team is better, but for team building and strategy.
Like I said,
that's just it too. Like, teams can use scrims to find out their weaknesses if they're like trying to make plays in certain areas or scenarios. Teams aren't always going to show all their cards in a scrim.
Yep.
People might just do things out of the ordinary that they normally wouldn't in a online or not online, a LAN tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, yeah.
It's good for practice.
Yeah, exactly.
It's good for practice. That's really all it comes down to.
Yeah, and Pharaoh says it too. A team that loses a scrim probably learned a lot more.
Yep. What's up, Show Enough? Welcome back. Also, Dragar, welcome back. Pharaoh, welcome back. Rasta Monkey, welcome back. Firm Mattress by Mattress Firm.
It's never going away.
It'll never die. It'll never soften. Like a firm mattress from Mattress Firm. Okay. Should we get into our topic of the week, Will?
Keep going.
Our topic for this week is our HCS Fort Worth Major preview. Okay. Final major of the year. Basically a month before the World Championship.
Yeah.
This is where you will, if you get top 8, you stamp your ticket. Okay? There's a lot on the line. There's a lot on the line here. Teams are going to be bringing their all because they know what's at stake.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to just say this right now. Our predictions are always wrong, Will. They always have been. They probably always will be. But I said it before, and I'll say it again. I make my predictions thinking and hoping that they'll be right. Okay? And some of my predictions are fucking outrageous. Like, and we'll get to it.
Okay.
We'll get to it. Let's talk about some event information first. Venue tickets and team passes. Tickets and so team passes, I believe, go off sale today. So you will not be able to purchase a team pass any longer after today, if not right now. But I believe spectator passes, non-VIP, are still available. I don't believe spectator passes, non-VIP, are sold out yet. So if you haven't got it and you want to attend Fort Worth, I believe spectator tickets are still available. Again, not VIP. Those have been sold out for a while. It is at the Fort Worth Convention Center in Fort Worth, Texas. So, duh. And a few things are happening at this tournament that are different from what have happened previously. First up, the Big Team Battle Bonanza 3!
Yeah.
The Big Team Battle Bonanza returns at the HCS Fort Worth Major. Join us as Golden Boy and Walshy continue their everlasting feud, this time on fan-favorite squad battle maps. Can Team Walshy finally take the W, or will Team Golden Boy secure the three-peat? That's the question.
Here's what I'm thinking.
Oh, what are you thinking?
Squad battle maps, right? A little bit smaller maps?
Yes, they are. 8v8.
Yeah, 8v8. I feel like that favors Walshy more than Golden Boy. I think Walshy takes the W here.
Well, it all depends on who their teammates are.
Nah. Walshy takes the W.
All right, I'm down for it. I mean, I was rooting for him both other times. So, fuck me. Here we go. Tournament format. Seeding at the HCS Fort Worth Major will go as follows. 1 through 6 is top 6 from Salt Lake City. 7th and 8th is North American top 2 in HCS points. 9th through 10th is EU top 2 in HCS points. 11th seed is Mexico top in HCS points. And 12th seed is Australia, New Zealand top in HCS points. 13th, 14th seeds will be the open bracket upper and winner teams. And 15th, 16th seed will be the open bracket lower elimination teams. Cool. Open bracket. As with every major, there will be an open bracket featured at Fort Worth. This will take place on Friday, September 1st, and will start and end on the same day, as is tradition has been for the entire fucking year. The top 4 teams from the open bracket will move on to pool play. 2 from the winner's bracket, 2 from the loser's bracket. I added to this that LVT partnered with TVU Networks to provide open bracket coverage, and they state, we at LVT look to provide the best coverage possible by utilizing TVU Networks to bring sights, sounds, and interviews from the HCS Fort Worth open bracket. Tune in live next weekend on twitch.tv/LVT Halo. Check it out. Next up, we have pool play. 16-team pool play, 12 are pre-qualified, and there will be 4 from the open bracket. Single round robin, best of 5. First in pools advance to winners round 2. Okay, here's where this differs from the other tournaments, but it's not going to be the same for Worlds because fuck the format, right? First in pools advance to winners round 2. They get a winners round 1 bye. Second and third in pools will advance to winners round 1. And finally, 4th place in pools does not get eliminated from the fucking tournament, but instead they go to losers round 1. Okay? So we wondered if teams got like a first round losers bye. It's actually a first round winners bye.
Yeah.
Okay? So again, first in pools goes to winners round 2. Second and third in pools go to winner round 1. And fourth in pools goes to losers round 1. Thank fucking God. But of course, that's not going to be the way it is for Worlds, so fuck you if you wanted that too. Championship bracket. All 16 teams from pool play will make it into the double elimination championship bracket. It'll be best of 5s until the grand finals, which is best of 7, because of course we can't have best of 7s and losers and winners final because that'd be just too fucking awesome. And then again, the top 8 teams from Fort Worth will lock in those respective seeds at the Halo World Championship 2023, and that's regardless of region. Okie dokie. There's a $5,000 tournament. For all Lone Wolves out there, the Fort Worth Major will feature a $5,000 free-for-all tournament open to all event attendees. Pre-registration will be available at hcs.ee.gg at a later date. And the prize breakdown is $2,000 for first, $1,200 for second, $800 for third, $425 for fourth, $200 for fifth, $150 for sixth, $125 for seventh, and $100 for 8th place. And new to Fort Worth are HCS side tournaments. Thanks, Daddy. Appreciate you. Danny? When does the Fort Worth merch drop? This week. Obviously.
Yeah.
We'll pick a day and we'll just put it out there. Patrons will have early access, though.
Yeah.
So, and obviously, Daddy, you are one of them. So, yeah, patrons will have early access to the Fort Worth drop. Patrons will also have early access to the Worlds drop. And let me just say, I'm really, really, really fucking excited for the Worlds drop. So stay tuned for those.
It's going to be good.
Atari asks, will any of those side tournaments be streamed? Unless somebody streams them from the event, no.
Yeah, it's going to have to be like someone with their phone streaming or a camera on the side streaming. There won't be officially broadcasted or anything like that.
Yes. Or if LVT are able to get some camera gear over and check things out.
Tool says, probably.
Yeah, there you go. So unless they step up, or like Will said, people with phones or whatever, it's not going to be on official channels. So unfortunate, but there you go. HCS side tournaments. Fans and players in attendance will be able to participate in a number of side tournaments across different Halo titles. Participants will need to bring their own peripherals. You won't get shit handed out to you. Bring your own shit. Okay? Now, on the one hand, before I read through all these tournaments, because I want to read through them because there's some very, very important information that needs to be covered here. The one thing I'm worried about admins and I'm worried about refs. I'm not worried about the job they do. I think they all do great jobs. I'm worried about them, how do I word this? I really don't know how I want to word this. I'm worried about the format. Because I feel that the admins and the refs are going to be running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Okay? And when I read through how the formats are for these tournaments, you'll completely understand what I'm talking about. Or at least hopefully you have a better understanding of what I'm talking about. So first up, we have an MCC Halo 2 FFA. It's on Friday, September 1st from 3:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Central. First place is $500. Tournament check-in is first come, first served. Participants can get back in line to play more matches. Okay? Makes sense. This is an FFA. You want to be able to play as much as you can. You want to get the most points. The top 16 players by total kills at the end of the day will qualify for 16 players single elimination bracket. 2 semifinals of 8 players into the finals match with top 8 players. The map will be midship. Sounds pretty easy, pretty standard. Okay. Now we get into the weird shit. The Halo 3 MCC 2v2. Again, September 1st on Friday from 3:30 to 9:30 p.m. Central. First place is $500. Tournament check-in is first come, first served. Best of 3 series, winner stays on. Players can get back in line to play more matches. Players can play with different teammates, but wins will be tallied per team.
Okay.
The team with the most wins at the end of the day will be the winner. Maps include Guardian, Narrows, Pit, Construct, Heretic, and Amplified. Yes, Will, you heard that correctly. You can get back in line and play with a different person, but the win will be tallied per that individual team.
Huh.
Yup. Daddy, that's what I'm talking about. I have full faith in the admins and the refs for being able to do their job to the best of their ability. But I feel so bad for them that they're going to have to deal with this. Okay? Because guys, that's not the only one that's like that. Okay? Let's continue. Halo Infinite Last Spartan Standing will be on Friday, September 1st from 3:30 to 9:30 p.m. Central. First place is $125 each. Tournament check-in is first come, first serve. 4 separate Last Spartan Standing tournaments will take place throughout the day. 4. Each tournament will be single elim. Players can compete in each of the separate tournaments. The Last Spartan Standing winner with the most kills in the final match will be invited to participate in the HCS BTB Bonanza 3 show match on Sunday. So there you go. There's a way you can qualify to be in the Bonanza. You have to win. Maps will be Breaker and Fragmentation. Next up, we have the MCC Halo 3 Octagon 1v1 on Saturday, September 2nd from 4 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Central. First place is $300. Tournament check-in is first come, first served. Best of 1 series, the winner stays on, but players can get back in line to play more matches. The top 8 players by total kills at the end of the day will qualify for the 8-player single elim, and map is Foundry. But it's an Octagon variant. Okay. Halo Infinite 2v2. Saturday, September 2nd from 4 to 9:30 p.m. Central. First place is $1,200. Tournament check-in is first come, first served. 24-team cap. There is a 24-team cap for the Halo Infinite 2v2. Best of 3 series, single elim bracket. Players must have a start.gg account to participate. You can create an account now to save time on site. Maps are Aquarius, Livefire, Recharge, and Solitude. Here's the different team shit. Halo 5 2v2, Saturday, September 2nd from 4 to 9:15 p.m. Central Time. First place is $500. Tournament check-in is first come, first served. Best of 3 series. Players can get back in line to play more matches. Players can play with different teammates, but wins will be tallied per team. And the top 4 teams with the most wins at the end of the day will qualify for a 4-team single elim bracket. It'll be Truth, Plaza, and Regret. And finally, Same thing. Halo CE 2v2 and MCC. Saturday, September 2nd from 4 to 9:30 p.m. Central. First place will be $500. Tournament check-in, first come, first serve. Best of 3 series. Winner stays on. Players can get back in line to play more matches. Players can play with different teammates, but wins will be tallied per team. The first 4 teams to win 5 matches, or the top 4 teams with the most wins at the end of the day, will qualify for the 4-team single elim bracket. Maps include Chill Out, Hang 'em High, Prisoner, Damnation, Derelict, and Battle Creek. So yeah, the thing that worries me is that you can play with different teammates, but wins will be tallied per team.
Right. I think what they're saying is if Josh, if me and you played and we got a win, we lose our next match, and then you bring someone else in, that team doesn't count as a second win for you. It'll still be your first win with that team.
Exactly. That's why I'm weirded out. I think it's going to be an admin nightmare trying to figure out things out.
Who's who, who's played already.
Yep. So that's why I don't envy them in the slightest, and I know they do a great job. I'm just worried for them. Like, that's all it was. As soon as I saw these come out and they announced it a week before the event, like, I'm like, okay, it's great that we're having these. I love this. It gives spectators, it gives people hanging out just a thing to do, and they can play their favorite title. That's awesome. They can get back in line and keep playing throughout the day. They can take a break, go watch some games. They can come back and play in the tournament as long as it's going on. That's great. That's really fucking cool. Kudos to the HCS team for figuring all this out. Love it. The thing I'm worried about is I'm worried for the admins and for the refs trying to make sure all the fucking T's are crossed and the I's are dotted, because this is going to be, in my opinion, a fucking nightmare. But for all I know, maybe it's going to be the easiest thing in the world. But from the outside looking in, when I saw that singular bullet point for the 2v2s, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, I just hope. What worries me is, like, they need to have a singular list of teams so that what I'm hoping is they have a singular list. The two people who want to play whatever team wants to play, they go up, they look on the list. If they're not on the list, they have to add it, and they just have a singular form, because if these players are going around to different stations trying to check in, and one admin enters a team that's already played under a different name, or they get a spelling wrong on a gamer tag, then all of a sudden your wins don't compile.
Yep.
So
Dragar,
I just hope they do it right as well.
Dragar says, couldn't they do this next weekend? This is next weekend.
Yeah, this is all
at Fort Worth.
Yep.
This is for spectators that are attending the event. And for open bracket teams, I mean the following, what do you mean? Oh, no, because this is supposed to be at the event. Like, this is a perk for those that are attending. And for the spectators, for the open bracket teams that maybe got eliminated early, it gives everybody an opportunity to do something at the event instead of just watching the games that are taking place. Because, Dragar, you may have been to a major. I don't know if you have, but just for everybody else that's involved here, typically majors don't have side activities to do. Maybe an optic booth will have like a 2v2, or maybe Sentinels will have like a little free play station, whatever it may be. But there isn't like a lot of side events happening at a major, right? Worlds has side things that you can do, activities that you can do, but majors typically don't. So this is the first time a major has had something like this, where there's a bunch of different side tournaments taking place for all spectators to enjoy or partake in if they want to. They don't have to. It's just a side thing that they're able to do if they want. And like I said, I think it's a really cool thing that they're doing that. I'm just worried for the admins having to deal with it. That's the one thing I'm worried about. Tools, I can agree with that. I would love side events to be a standard thing moving forward. Absolutely. Tools, we joke all the time, but like, we would love for this format to be the fucking standard moving forward, but we all know that ain't gonna fucking happen. Snobly wait, is it Snobly Boobly or Snobly Boobly? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show.
I'm sorry.
Dragar says, no one goes to the Super Bowl to play a pickup game. Dragar, I don't want to sound like an asshole. I don't think you're understanding what I'm talking about here. This isn't for the players competing. this is just something to do if you're spectating and you don't want to just sit there and watch it all the time. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people in the scene that don't like sitting on their ass for 8 hours in a day to watch the game being played. They'd like to get up and do some other things around as well. Make friends playing the game, maybe win some money. Okay. For Will, welcome to the show, says, having those types of things can help upcoming gamers get their names out there too and possibly team with others. Absolutely. It gives you an opportunity to make friends. And if you meet somebody there and you hang out, maybe you team with them at that event, you get online with them and play Halo after the fact. Just a way to broaden the scene. It's a way to broaden the scene. Hell yeah, Daddy. And we got to see your apartment. It was fucking crazy. It was literally something out of a fucking magazine. Not fucking kidding. So yeah, those are all of the side tournaments that are going to be taking place. Okay. Now, where to watch it? Catch all the action live across 4 streams on September 1st through the 3rd. A stream is casted. It'll be twitch.tv/Halo and YouTube/Halo Esports HCS. B stream is twitch.tv/HCS. C stream is HCS_red and D stream is HCS_blue. Or of course, you can check out open bracket coverage at twitch.tv/LVT Halo. Go check that out as well. The talent includes Lottie's the desk host, Blaze is the stage host, Onset Bravo, Walshy, Golden Boy, Gaskin, and Schurzy are the casters, and Clutch and Tony are the analysts for this event. So Golden Boy is back. Tony is an analyst for this event, which means you are going to hear so much banter back and forth between Clutch and Tony on the desk. I am so excited. I am so excited.
Can't wait.
It's going to be hilarious. It's going to be hilarious. Think fast, pal. I think you're wrong, but by all means, you do you, man. One of his jobs is to get people excited. I think he does a great job at it. Juan, I don't know what happened to him. I don't know what happened to Goofy. I think he's just doing his own thing. Ashley says, I'll be at Fort Worth. Are y'all going? Ashley, I won't be. I've officially made the decision that I will not be attending. Worlds is literally going to be like just a month away from Fort Worth. And I don't want to leave the kiddo behind for another weekend. And I'm not going to lie to you. Starfield Early Access is that same weekend. And I'm not going to lie. If I went to the event, I would literally go to the event, watch the games, go back to the hotel room and play Starfield. When I can just do that at home, that's what I'm going to do.
Is Game Pass Starfield Early Access or no?
What's up?
The version on Game Pass?
You have to buy the premium upgrade for $30. Then it is. Yes, Ronan, I agree. Super excited for Starfield. Super excited for it. Think fast, pal. You can, like I said, you can think that if you want, but just drop it. So yeah, those are the talent for Fort Worth. Twitch drops. The Power Suit Hero is now complete. Yes, if you want to be Samus, then you can now be Samus, because that's basically what the coding is for the drops for Fort Worth. Here's how to unlock it. For Mark 5 and watch the twitch.tv/Halo for 2 hours. And then for the Chimera Core, watch co-streamers for 3 hours. On September 2nd and through the 3rd. For Mark 7 and Eagle Strike Cores, you can watch twitch.tv/Halo for 2 hours. And then on September 3rd, Mirage and Yoroi Cores, watch it for 2 hours. And then the Hazmat Core, watch the Grand Finals for 45 minutes. There you go. Ronan, it's really fucking cool. And I'm glad that they were able to get away or get around, get an exception. That's the word. We'll talk about Baldur's Gate 3 real quick. They got an exception because they're supposed to have split screen on both Series X and S. but Microsoft gave them an exception that it doesn't need to be split screen on Series S at launch. So they're going to work on it. They're going to try to make it happen, but it'll be on Series X with split screen, all cross save, all that fun stuff. It's going to be a great time. Gabe says, really cool to see how Why Not is developed. Definitely one of our favorites. He's definitely one of my favorites too. Fucking love Tony. One of the best. Simply the best. Better than all the rest. Will.
Yeah.
Hit him with the soundbite we rarely use. Roster recap.
There you go.
Little recap of the rosters, Will. What do we got?
Yeah, if you don't know, well, now you will know. Space Station is your first seed with Bound, Eco, Penguin, and Stellar.
Was that another Tony reference?
Why Not?
Right? If you don't know, now you know.
A little bit. Throwing it in there because everyone's talking about Why Not right now. Your second seed is going to be Sentinels, Boo Boo Doo, Falcated, Lethal, and Spartan. Third seed, Face Clan with Frosty, Renegade, Royal 2, and Snakebite. Optic Gaming is your fourth seed with APG, Formal, Lucid, and Trippy. Quadrant coming up in the 5th, 6th spot with Legend, Chick, SLG, and Sika. Native Red as well in 5th, 6th. Manny, Soul Snipe, Suppressed, and Tolic. Complexity in the 7th, 8th. I guess it's actually listed as 7th. Because of their points. That's why. So Quadrant would be 5th. Native Red 6th. Complexity in 7th. Gilkey, Carmea, King Nick, and Tusk. Cloud 9 with the 8th seed. Nemesis, Rami, Septify, and Triton. Your 9th seed, Navi, Glory, Jimbo, Mighty, and Snipe Drone. In 10th, we have The Last Dance, Moe's, Flux, Respectful, and Septic. No Org in 11th with Bullet, Lure, Sepsters, and Strikey. And in 12th, we have Mind Freak, Benji, Pips, Plasma, and Scoobmeister.
Scoobmeister.
Yeah.
Love it.
Pool play.
Snobly, I'm replying to you right now with the link to the coding. Go ahead and check it out. Scoobmeister.
How is Sen in seconds? Because it was all taken from SLC.
Correct. Seeds were based off Salt Lake City placings. Hey, Dante, leave that shit at the door. Or just leave. It's up to you. Absolutely spooky. Happy to help. Thank you, Will, for running through those roster recaps.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate you. All right, should we talk about some predictions?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to ask you a question. When people say pool of death, right? When people say pool of death, what do you think?
I think it's a pool that the open bracket team has no chance to get out of. That maybe even the third or fourth seed are just going to be decimated in.
See, when I think of pool of death, I think that every team is fighting for their opportunity to make a statement. I think it's the most hotly contested pool.
See, I think it's the opposite. I think it's the pool that there's no contestant, brain not working.
Sure.
Because that's a death pool. Like, you get into that pool and you're not getting out. You're dead in the tournament.
Completely understand that. Shoulnuff says pool that's the hardest to get into winners.
Yeah.
Okay. So, taking that into consideration, I'm going to roll with what Shoulnuff said. Okay? Because pool A, in my opinion, based off of my interpretation of the word the phrase pool of death, and running based off of what Shoulnuff was talking about, I think pool A is the pool of death. I genuinely do. Is there a clear-cut winner in pool A? Absolutely. The clear-cut winner is Space Station. That's a given, right? There's no doubt about it. Space Station's winning that pool. Hands down. Okay? But the next three teams, depending upon what open bracket team gets in that pool, all three of those teams are going to be fighting for it. Okay? So, Will, here are my predictions for Pool A, and we're basically the same here. Okay? First place for me is Space Station. Second place for me is the open bracket team. Third place for me is Na'Vi. And fourth place for me is Cloud9. And I know I'm off my fucking rocker. I know I'm off my fucking rocker for having Na'Vi even in third in this pool. But I'm going to say this. I think Cloud9's been on a downswing. And something's got to give for Na'Vi to win a fucking series. Something's got to give. Right? Yeah, you and I have third, fourth flipped here. Okay, so
yeah.
But I'm just... Halt, if I'm being completely honest with you, I haven't taken meds in 2 days. So I'm fucking like, I'm clean. All right, I'm clean. But no, when I was going through these pools, I looked at Pool A and I'm like, how the fuck do I make this happen? Because Space Station wins it easily. Like, that's clear, defined. They'd have no offense to these other teams, but Space Station have no challenge in this pool, in my opinion. I don't even care who comes out of open bracket. They're not challenging Space Station.
Yeah.
Okay? But those next three teams, whatever open bracket team gets this, whether it's LVT, whether it's Shopify, like, whether it's G1, there's a real chance that the open bracket team here makes a statement, and I think that they take second. So, like I said, Space Station first, open bracket team in second, Na'Vi taking third, because I think something has to fucking give, and Cloud9, who I believe have been on the downswing, in fourth. Go ahead. What do you got for Pool A?
Basically the same. Space Station first. Second is the open bracket team. Although, Na'Vi fans, you're going to hate me. I have Cloud9 in third and Na'Vi in fourth.
I was close. And I'm like, I gotta give Na'Vi something here. If there's ever an opportunity, it'd be now. This is it. Either you, I mean, shit. This is what it all comes down to. So, yeah. Correct, Ronan.
Yeah, nobody gets eliminated. They go, fourth place team goes to
losers round one. Yes. All right, Pool B. Now I'm getting sniffles again. I have to blow my nose soon. So, in first place, in Pool B, I have Sentinels. Second, Complexity. Third, the open bracket team, which makes it there. And fourth, the Last Dance. Will, before you go, I just want to say quickly, like, I think Sentinels are clear-cut above the folks here in the pool. So I think they have a fairly easy way through Pool P here. Complexity have really proved me wrong, I would say. I think they really proved me wrong. I didn't think that they'd be able to do much when that roster was formed. It really just felt like that was the roster that was the hodgepodge of, like, misfit kids, basically.
Yeah.
But then they've just been showing up and showing out. So I think they're going to continue that streak. I think the open bracket team, I think they just have a chance to take third here. I think Complexity will be too strong for them. And then Last Dance, the Last Dance feel like the hodgepodge team of EU players.
Right.
So I just don't think they're going to go far.
Can agree with that. I just changed my pool play because I was like, wait, this makes no fucking sense. Why did I put this down?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the exact same. Sentinels, the hot team in that pool. I think Complexity will do better than a team coming out of open bracket. And then, like you said, the Last Dance is the hodgepodge EU team trying to get to number one in EU. I don't think they're going to do anything here in the tournament.
Nope. All right. So we're the same there. I mean, we're just the same across the board now. So
pretty much, yeah.
In Pool C, let's just go through it. And first we have
FaZe.
In second, we have Native Gaming Red. Third,
Open Bracket Team.
And fourth, we have No Org, aka Alpha Esports, who recently just got signed. Alpha Esports is the Mexican team. And I'm gonna sound like a fucking asshole, but they've literally not been able to do anything.
Yeah.
So I just have them in fourth here. Thankfully, they get to move on, so they get to actually do something in bracket play, which will be cool to see if something can happen. But I don't think they're going to be able to win any pool play matches. I don't think it matters which open bracket team gets into this one. I think they're going to take third no matter what. And then, yeah, Native Gaming Red, they've been the consistent team there. I don't think any change needs to take place. I think they're going to stick where they are. And then FaZe are the clear-cut winners here. And then in fourth, we're the same across the board again. So in first, we have Optic Gaming. In second,
Quadrant.
In third, we have an open bracket team. In fourth,
Mind Freak.
Again, Mind Freak, same way. Mind Freak is Australia New Zealand team. They haven't been able to do anything in pools and whatnot. So I'm sorry, Scoob, but I don't think they're going to do anything here. Maybe they'll take a game, because that's kind of what the goal is right now, is to take a game. So who knows? Maybe they do that this time around, but you do have Optic and Quadrant in your pool, and that's fucking scary. So there's that, but we'll have to wait and see. Drag says Quadrant has stopped Optic before. Yes, but Optic has stopped Quadrant last event. So I'm going with the hot hand on this one.
Yeah. No doubt it's going to be close.
Yep. Holt says, my kid has whatever the fuck Josh has in school for 3 days and missed today and probably tomorrow. Yeah, it's just sucks. It's all upper respiratory bullshit. The kid brought it home for me too. Like it's going around the daycares and stuff, you know. You just got to deal with it. I feel way better than I did before. Like, that's for sure. But it's not away. It's not gone away yet. So Juan, if you do, please do. I really want it so bad, because every time I see that fucking team name, I want to press the button and say, "My Frank." Just want it every time. I want it every time. Not Grim. Native Red is the top 4 gatekeeper. If you get past them, then you're almost for sure making it to Champ Sunday. It's a great take. I like that take a lot. Show Enough says, Optic Quadrant go down to map layout. Oddball, Lifefire, Optic, Strongholds. Oh, yeah. I mean, any team goes up against Quadrant and Strongholds. Quadrant I mean, statistically speaking, you're almost always going to take it.
I mean, I wonder if research has been done on Quadrant since they've surprised everybody really with their Strongholds game, and if teams are going to catch up to that.
It's a great question.
I mean, it's been 2 events. The first one where they showed what they could do, and then SLC, right?
SLC, they basically continued their run, though. So
yeah, but now teams have more than one series of footage on there, or one event of footage on their Strongholds game.
And the question was, are they going to be able to do the same for Solitude? And yeah, they can do the fucking same on Solitude. So there's that. Tool says 19-0 on the year. They're just fucking built different, man.
Someone's got to put that 1 in the 0 column.
They're built different. They do. Okay. That's pool's predictions. Those are their pool predictions. So realistically, Will, the only difference we have, the literal only difference we have, is in Pool A. I have Navi in third and Cloud9 in fourth. You have Cloud9 in third and Navi in fourth.
Yeah, I'm realizing right now my predictions don't make sense based on my pool placings, because...
But they all move on, so who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Our predictions are always wrong anyway. It doesn't matter, you know? It doesn't fucking matter. Dusty, welcome, says, hopefully someone's got a scouting report on them. Hey, hopefully, man. But like Tool said, they've been known for a year now, so who knows what the fuck's going on. Yeah. Ascending Baseline, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome to the live show. Good luck to your teams competing at Fort Worth. Quadrant is the best at the worst game type. I don't know. I like Strongholds. I like all the game types we have for the most part. For the most part. I think it depends on the map that they're played on.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of, well, it's out now, right? Street Stronghold. That's gone. It's just Slayer and Ball.
And like Streets King of the Hill, right?
Street Slayer. I think that was taken out of.
That's what I'm saying. Like these ones have been removed.
Anyway, placings.
Placings.
Do you want to kick off your 13th through 16th?
Sure.
They're exactly the same, so let's roll with it.
Yeah, so our 13th through the 16th are the same thing. We have Mind Freak, No Org or Alpha Esports, The Last Dance, and we have an open bracket team here. We have G1.
Yeah. I realized our list looked the exact same. I had them written out differently, but I was like, oh, I might as well make this easy and type them in to match Josh's.
Yep.
Yeah, I think G1 makes out an open bracket, but they haven't been as strong as they were in the past.
Yep.
I think this is where they fall.
Yes. So we'll see. We'll see how they do. We'll see how they do. In 9th through 12th, we have the exact same as well.
Yep.
We have Shopify Rebellion, Cloud9, Navi, and LVT.
This is the redemption for Navi. I think they get to losers bracket, and whoever drops down, they somehow, that's where they get the dub, and then they get 9th, 12th.
Dusty, if you want to know our opinions on the G1 situation, go watch the last episode. That's a serious statement. Yeah, and because based off the rest of the teams that we have here in the placings, we literally talked about how we wanted, like, we were wondering if the change that LVT makes would put them into the top 8. I think they could, but I don't think it's going to happen. So
I think the team they would have to beat,
it'd be one of the teams that we have in 7th and 8th, which is the exact same as what we have.
Yeah, I feel like Native Gaming White's too strong. I think it would have to be Complexity.
Yep.
That's the potential upset right there. Kind of an upset.
So speaking of which, here we have in 7th and 8th, we have the same teams. We have Complexity and Native Gaming White.
I so badly want Native Gaming White to perform well, but they haven't been where I wanted them to be in the last few events.
Nope.
And I had to take a step back and be like, I think I'm riding some a high wave on Mick winning that team.
Yep.
So 7th, 8th is where I have them landing here. I think they could do better if they get their shit together. I mean, that's rough words for what it actually is, but they could do better. I could see them upsetting Native Gaming Red potentially.
Yep.
If everything goes according to plan. But I think 7th, 8th is a good placing for them.
So you talked about how it was Navi's redemption story for 9th through 12th.
Yeah.
I think this is Native Gaming's White redemption. I think now that they have Suspector on the team, they have Hoaxer as the coach now. Nothing against Trey. He was great. It's just, it now seems like, besides wanting to have Barcode, right? Besides wanting to have everything work out from the beginning and have Barcode and he be on the team and everything fine, right? And then we'd fucking have liftoff.
Yeah.
I think this is the next best thing that you can have. Okay? You have the coach, you got the player, you got the squad. Mickwin's feeling good now.
Yeah, that's another thing too, is he tweeted last week, we talked about it. That
yes.
Was it last week?
Well, let me hold on before we get into
better.
this. He's feeling better physically. He's not feeling great mentally, which is not good. So hopefully he's able to get out of his own head there and can work through those things and do what he needs to do.
Yeah.
But I think this is the time. I was down on them at SLC, or not SLC. I was down on them at Arlington. Because they didn't qualify for SLC. So I was downing them at Arlington. We were right on that. But I think now's the time. I think now is the real time. And Complexity, I'm just high on them. I don't know. I think that they've been, eighth place. Were they Riz? Am I an idiot? I'm probably just an idiot. Whatever. I'm high on Complexity, though. They've been proving me wrong left and right. I didn't think they'd be able to do anything, and I love being proved wrong. So I'm going to ride that high for them. I know 7th, 8th isn't a high, but what are you going to do? And then in 5th and 6th, Will, we have, again, our same teams here. We have Native Gaming Red, so cementing their spot in top 6 land. And then Quadrant this time around. We got Quadrant in top 6.
It's a tough one for me. I sat there. It was like, I think this is where Native Gaming Red needs to be.
Oh, that's right, Riz. I remember. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yep.
Quadrant has been just improving. They could take down Optic. They seem to have Optic's number a little bit. Optic did beat them last tournament, but before then it got a little shaky for them, you know? And even so, last tournament went to game 5, right? So Quadrant could place top 4 potentially, but I have them in 5th, 6th. I think this is where they'll land again. And I think they just need a little bit more to get back into the top. They're not boot camping like they did when they broke top 3. I think that's a huge factor, is that practice and knowledge they gained while they were over here scrimming and putting the work in.
Mm-hmm.
I jet lag is always talked about.
Yep.
I feel like they just need a little bit more to get into that top 4 right now.
What did I say last event, Will?
There's a lot of things. Which one are you talking about here?
If Optic don't place top 3, what am I going to do?
Not put them in the top 3.
Not put them in the top 3. So with that in mind, I have them taking 4th. I have Optic taking 4th. This event, I'm going to stick by what I said last time, where if they don't place in the top 3, I will stop putting them in the top 3 because they haven't proved to me that they deserve to be there anymore. Do I think they could? Absolutely. They're some of the best players in the game. I think people that are hating on Formal and hating on APG need to go fuck themselves because they're stupid and they don't know what they're talking about. I think they need to get out of their own head. And I think they need to stop playing to other teams' strengths, if that makes any sense. And I mean, shit, we've seen what they've been able to do in the past. I'm just sticking to my guns here. I think the other 3 teams that I have ahead of them are simply better than them right now. And I'm going to have Optic taking 4th.
In my 4th place, I have Sentinels. I know they played great last event at SLC. I attribute that a little bit to the bracket they had. But that's no discredit to the Spartan, Lethal, Boobadooboo, and Falcated, because they've been coming together and they've been hot.
They have been great.
In my opinion, any team can shake up this top 4.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I could see Sentinels hitting a streak that no one was expecting and taking it. I can see Optic finally getting back to form and playing lights out again and surprising everyone after not placing so well the last few events.
It's the most hotly contested. Not even top 4. I expand this. I'm expanding this to top 5. I know we have top 6, but I don't think Native Gaming Red is there yet. But like, if you include Quadrant right on the precipice of that top 4, like I think you have 5 top teams that can easily be vying for wins.
Yeah, I agree. So, I mean, I kind of had an idea what was going to happen this event, but really, any of these top 5 teams, I agree. Quadrant could make a run. So
it depends on how that bracket shakes out, like you said.
It really does.
It really depends on who you play at what time. Because we've seen, now who knows if it's going to happen where Sentinels just annihilate FaZe every opportunity they get, right?
Yeah.
Maybe they don't play FaZe. Right? What if Optic don't play Quadrant? There's so many different things here where, depending upon how the bracket shakes out, it depends on where a team is going to be ending up, obviously. I mean, that's how brackets work.
Yeah.
But some teams have kryptonite to other teams. It just depends.
Yeah. And if for some weird reason Optic doesn't see, like Space Station seems to have Optic's number early on in the tournament, before Sunday, right? So if Space Station meet Optic before Sunday, that could shake up this whole thing as well.
Who knows?
So anyway, Sentinels in 4th for me.
Where you have them 4th, I have them in 3rd.
Yeah.
I have Sentinels taking 3rd this event. I think they take a step back because if Sentinels play against FaZe this tournament, I think FaZe win it. Regardless of how dominant Sentinels were against FaZe at SLC, and I don't want to necessarily use this as a full-blown excuse, but we know that Snakebite wasn't feeling well at SLC. And that can affect you. I know I'm not a pro player. I'm not anywhere near a pro player, but I know for a fact me not feeling good has an effect on my gameplay. So I could only assume that it affected him in some way, shape, or form. He's still a phenomenal player. They still played very well for the fucking event. Don't get me wrong. But if you have all 4 of your players playing at peak, then, I mean, shit, FaZe are nasty. Okay, we already know that. So I think if Sentinels play against FaZe at Fort Worth in bracket play, I think FaZe, if all 4 players are in tip-top shape, I think they take the win there. So yeah, I'm going to say Sentinels just take a slight step back because FaZe, I think, are going to come in a little hotter than before. Yeah, Sentinels taking third.
I also, with Sentinels, they've had more time now.
Yes.
Right? Like, last event was their first event, right? As the 4-stack together after the roster change? Or did they play one before that? I'm trying to think. Was it Arlington that they were like the team changed and then they played right away?
I believe so.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, either way, they have couple months under their belt now versus 1 month?
Dusty says second event.
Second event. Yeah.
Thank you, Dusty.
So I could totally see Sentinels playing better than they did at SLC with more time they've had to practice.
Sure. And I mean, shit, like I said, I have bet third, but if they do have FaZe's number, maybe we have a different layout. Who do you got in third, Will?
In third place, this is where I have Optic. And like I said, they could place third, they could place first. I don't know. With their past results, I have a hard time. Had a hard time putting them up there in second or first, but I have them in third today. What about you?
Well, third I have Sentinels, but in second place.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Okay. It's okay. In second place, I have FaZe. So this is the first, which means yes, in first place, I have Space Station. So this is the first event, I believe, since we did our preseason predictions, that I'm going to stick with my preseason prediction. For those, I said this last time. For those who don't remember, my preseason prediction for SLC was that Space Station won it. But in our pre-show, I said that FaZe were going to win it. Okay, so I didn't stick with my preseason predictions then.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick with them now because when I made my preseason predictions, I said Space Station would win their event and they would ride that momentum into Fort Worth and win Fort Worth.
Okay.
So they won their event, and I think they're going to ride that momentum into Fort Worth, and I'm going to stick with my preseason prediction and say that they're going to win Fort Worth, which means FaZe will take second.
Tools just took my point. I have Space Station second and FaZe first. SSG has yet to beat FaZe on land this year.
Sure.
So it all depends. I'm going to say the same thing is true for SSG is that they said for themselves at SLC, if they stay in the winner's bracket, they might have a chance to beat FaZe. But if they don't, FaZe takes this. Hands down.
Yep, Holt says it as well. And Pharaoh, that's the funny thing is that let's say Stellar doesn't go Super Saiyan again.
Yeah.
Let's say he doesn't.
He was in a different
that man
fucking zone.
I know that. Oh my God. My nose. I know every team, like you play as a team. I know there's a reason why it's a team-based game. Now, no one player carries a team, but holy fucking shit, did it feel like Stellar carried his team in that sweep of a grand final? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, get that snipe out of his hands and you might have a chance.
That's the thing. You might have a chance.
You might. But that's the thing as well, is if he doesn't have that high of a show, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. That if he doesn't play as well as that, and he's just slightly off and things fall, it could make a difference.
I still think they win. I got to ride with it this time. This is it. I'm riding with those preseason predictions. It's finally time I get back to it. I had no basis to stand on back then. I have basis to stand on now. That's what I'm going to go with. So, Will, I don't know if you noticed this, but literally our top 4 is completely different.
Yeah, I love it.
But the whole rest of our placings are exactly the same. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Slavia Rose, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Stellar's the best player in SSG. Bal might be the face, but it's all around Stellar is the silent assassin. He's great. He is fucking phenomenal. He is fucking phenomenal.
Tool says list invalid, LVT, not top 3.
Your bias out of here, for fuck's sake. Oh my God. Real quick, I want to catch up on chat because I think I missed something. And that's the other thing too. Can somebody correct me if I'm wrong here? Because I forgot to look this up before the show. And I'm genuinely curious. At any major this year, actually any major in Halo Infinite period, so over the last 2 years, has at any major a team from losers won? Like, as in, team loses in winter final, get dropped down to loser final, wins that and comes back and wins the grand final. Thank you. I never thought there was either. Yeah,
there was a bracket reset at Charlotte, but
yes, SSG reset it at Worlds, but Optic annihilated them in the reset. I remember that. Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Was it Charlotte?
So it really, the point does need to be made in chat. You guys made it earlier as well, and Will, you hinted at it too, is that it really depends on who's coming out of winner's side, because we've yet to have a team win from losers. We've yet to have a grand final bracket reset and the team from losers win the event. So who knows?
Either way, I can't wait.
Oh, it's going to be great. We've said it over the past 2 events.
I'm not going to lie. I got some family stuff going on this weekend, so I'm not going to be able to watch as much as I want to, which means I'm going to be catching up on VODs.
Oh, yeah. There's going to be lots of VODs to catch up on.
But yeah, I just want to be like, no family, go away. I'm just going to sit in my hole and watch.
I'm right there with
Halo esports.
Right there with you. Yeah, it's going to be fucking insane. John, more than likely not. But stay tuned. We'll wait. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, we've said it for the past 2 events. No, Drag. No. That's where I'll leave that. We've said it for the past 2 events, Will. The competition and the gameplay that we've seen has been literally, in my opinion, the best that we've ever seen. And it's just gotten better from Arlington to SLC to now.
Yeah.
Where we literally have what we talked about. Definitely 4, potentially 5 teams competing for a top spot in these events. And I can't remember the last time we've had that happen.
Yeah, you look back at Halo 5, CLG Optic Talks, that whole run they were dominant until Splice came in. And yeah, it was such, who was going to win each of these events. Now we have more disparity at the top, and that's great to see. That means more teams, more competition, hotter competition, more excitement, more chance for upsets. You got to love Spartan popping off.
Oh, dude.
Screaming. That's great.
Oh, it gets the people going.
It does. Can't wait for more of that.
It's just, I don't remember the last time we've seen this. Because it's always been, I mean, during Halo 5, there were basically two teams. Or I should say, basically one team with another team fighting for second. Like that's really what it always was. You had CLG Optic Talk Sentinels always taking first, and then it was Envy or another team trying to fight for that second place spot. And then Splice came in, and then it was CLG Optic Talk Sentinels and then Splice fighting for the top spot. But it's been so long since we've had an opportunity where 4 to 5 teams are competing for a top spot in these games. And it's insane. It's absolutely insane. And it only makes the scene better because yes, our predictions are always wrong. And that's kind of the fun and the joke about it. Yeah. Like we want them to be right, but they always end up being wrong. But the beautiful part is that since they're wrong all the time, it just shows how much competition we have in this space. That any given game, any given series, any given Sunday, you never know what's going to happen. You never know. I can't, like you said, Will, I can't fucking wait. Be fucking watching Halo, playing Sea of Stars, playing Starfield. I'm so fucking excited. So I took the time off of work,
Yeah.
And then I decided that I'm not going to be going anymore. And so I emailed my boss. I'm like, hey, going to update the PTO here. Going to take the Monday, like going to give the Monday back. I'll work on Monday. And then I thought about, wait a second, Monday's Labor Day. Fuck that. I have holiday time. Hey, boss. I'm going to put that back on there. I'll take that holiday pay. Thank you.
Lovely.
Yeah, so it's just going to be... It's going to be a great fucking weekend, man. We've said it every single event, but like seriously, it's going to be a great fucking weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, Absent, I'm sorry. It was kind of a last second decision, but I've been in my own head about it for weeks. And I'm going to take the opportunity to stay home. But I will say for anybody and everybody that's going to Worlds, and who wanted a Fort Worth sticker, because yes, I did purchase stickers to give out at Fort Worth because I was planning on still going. I will have those stickers at Worlds as well. And of course they'll be free. So if you want to, if you're attending Worlds and you come find us, you'll not only get a holographic World sticker, which I'm super fucking excited about, but you also get a Fort Worth sticker as well. I'll have those too. Four says, Infinite is such a great competitive game, a lot of comp, and a long time. There's a lot of new names coming up very quickly. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. It's great. It's so fucking cool. Magic Mike, you should. Where is Worlds hosted? In Seattle, Washington, Drag. In Seattle, Washington. It is mid-October. And I believe regular spectator tickets are still available. VIP is sold out, but regular spectator, I believe, is still available. They're on Eventbrite. Go check it out if you're interested. World's going to be so hype. I really wish I wasn't a broke teenager and could go. Or, of course, it's all good. It's all good. Imagine them coming to New York for an event. Hey, imagine them coming to Minnesota for an event.
Oh.
I would love to not have to pay for a fucking flight. I would love to not have to pay for a fucking flight. Please. I'm begging. Or Force, I would too. We have the perfect spot for one. COD had an event there and it was fucking awesome.
The Armory.
Yes, it worked out perfectly. It was fucking great. You can literally have all of open bracket and all of the booths in the bottom portion because it's massive. And then you can have main stage up on the portion where the arena is. Like, god damn it. It'd be perfect. Ikuz, imagine them coming to the UK for an event. Oh, wait. Yeah. Josh would love to come to his home bed, to his own bed instead of being woken up to someone slamming on the door. God damn it, Danny. Fuck you. Fucking delivering pizza at 2 or 3 in the morning. Fuck you, fucking snag. Slept through that shit, you asshole. Oh, Magic Mike says Mystic Lake is better than the Armory. Maybe in terms of size, Mike.
I think they could put it at Mystic.
They'd have to rent out the whole fucking place, right?
Well, that's the thing. It's a casino.
Oh, 21 plus.
21 plus.
Yeah.
Or 18 plus.
18 plus. You're right.
And there's 16. I mean, Halo 16-year-old and up.
Yeah. When I worked the Mystic COD event, that shit was lit. I heard it was lit. Didn't you go to that?
Mystic COD event? No, I ended up not making it.
Oh, okay.
The person who I was trying to go with didn't respond to me in time about tickets. And then when I was like, fuck it, I'm going by myself, they were sold out.
Wonderful. Do it at the Armory. Seriously.
Yeah, it's a good spot.
It's a great spot. I've never even seen a show there, but like going to that COD event, I'm like, this is the perfect venue for an event like this. They made it work flawlessly.
And that's near US Bank Stadium, so there's plenty of hotels and stuff in the area.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Hey, Snag, did you hear when I said fuck you earlier? About not waking up when the person was banging on the fucking door to deliver pizza that we never ordered? Skull. There you go, Mike. That was for you. All right, good, Snag. I'm glad you did. Fuck you. Dan. Yeah, fuck you, Snag. Yeah. 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 All right. So I'm super, super stoked for this event. I can't, it's going to be insane. The only thing I ask is that if you're there in person, make some noise, man. Make your voices be heard. Just shout for your teams. Get excited. We don't get these things very often. And, you know, there are times in Halo esports land where you don't know if you're ever going to get another one. There's always that feeling in the back of the mind, in the pit of the stomach. It's like, is this the last one of these we're going to kind of get? Even though we know that they're working on year 3 and all that, there's always just that feeling. Just enjoy it. Enjoy it while we've got it. Make the most out of it. And like I said for SLC, I'm going to say the same right now. If you are attending in person and you feel comfortable doing so, please send us a DM with your thoughts on the event. The good, the bad, the ugly. Let us know. Because I'd love to talk about it on the show for those that, again, if you're able to attend the event in person and you're comfortable with me sharing that information on the show, please send us a DM with your thoughts on the event as a whole. And I'd love to be able to share them if you let me. So it's going to be great.
Can't wait.
Can't fucking wait. That's it for our topic.
SSG.
What if I have low standards and am easy to please? Hey, Kappa, regardless of Kappa, show enough. I genuinely want to know thoughts. Genuinely want to know thoughts. Will, let's get into some regular news. Not a whole lot here, just 2 things. Cannon fodder. I'm not even going to fucking read what that word is because I know it has veil in it, but I don't know the word in front of it. And then Thursday Thaw, they're 2 Waypoint articles. I'm not going to read through them, but feel free to read through them if you want to. That's it for the regular news. Color Games Watch! The Florida Mutineers. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
I will no longer
be able to say Mutineers.
That just hit a lot harder than I thought it would. Because that's like the last time I'm going to say it on the show.
It's been running for years.
It has literally years. They're now the Miami Heretics.
Yeah.
Doesn't fucking sound nearly as cool.
It doesn't.
But they have the color scheme of the Miami Dolphins, so congratulations to them, I guess.
I wonder, did the Dolphins ownership group...
Do they own Heretics?
Do they own Heretics? So that would be the only reason.
I don't know. I don't fucking care. But they're no longer the Florida Mutineers. That's it for Count of the Games Watch. Time for Will's Adventures of the Nailovers. Another games too. What the fuck?
What?
You started playing that?
Yeah.
Have you ever played it before?
No.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised. Okay. It's an oldie, but a goodie. I mean, relatively speaking. Go ahead.
Yeah. So played Halo Infinite. We did the community playdate on Friday.
Yes, we did.
Played with this guy a little bit in some of the what else?
We did ranked and we did social.
And social.
I played like shit.
Yeah, Riz, Snag, Search, everyone who jumped in, much appreciated.
Yes.
And then we did I guess spoiler, we did Halo Infinite for Pro Talk Plays over on the Patreon this week.
We did.
I'm excited for my random edits.
I'm excited for them too now that I've seen them.
And hope everyone enjoys it. And then I played Slay the Spire. I actually had seen The Only Need play it a long time ago. And he was streaming it, and I was like, I need something chill. I can like play while I'm kicking back and like watching streams that I don't have to be super attentive to, even though you need to pay attention to what the fuck you're doing. But yeah, it's like a deck building game, and I enjoyed it. And my first character died today, so there's that.
Womp womp.
And that's all I played. What about you, Josh?
Well, the animal's ass. Will and Josh, what are your ranks in Halo Infinite? And Snag courteously replied, with Will is Onyx 3K and Josh is Cardboard 3.
Thanks for the gas, Snag.
Let me preface. Thanks, Danimals. Says, fuck you, Snag.
Hey.
Yeah. Let me preface by repeating, again, the same sentiment that I always repeat, is that we are called HCS Pro Talk and not HCS Pro Play. I'm currently in Diamond 2, I think. Or D1 into D2. I forget. What are you at?
I'm still in like Plat 5 or 6.
There you go.
Realistically, I've been up in Diamond, but I freaking solo queue too much, and I don't turn my mic on, and I just want to play the game, so I don't want a chance of having a BR in social. I want to actually have a BR on the maps that I like.
Yep.
So I play rank solo, and it never goes that well.
I never play the game. So I play my placements and I don't play ranked anymore. And the only reason why I'm doing it now is because why, Will?
Because you're on the HRL team.
I'm on the HRL team. So now I have to play ranked. But typically I'd play my placements and then I'd never play it again. And honest to God, the only time I play Infinite is when events are going on and community play dates.
We got to get change Will's adventures to HRL updates.
I mean, we're going to include them, so don't worry about that. But yeah, I also played Halo Infinite with you guys. It was a fun time. As is always playing with friends. But unless you're an Onyx player. Soon. Fucking stupid. And then I played Baldur's Gate 3 some more. That game's fucking awesome. Game's really fucking awesome. Baldur's Gate 3. Hey, Tools, if you want to play ranked with us, I'll get you down pretty quick.
Get you back into Diamond so you can play with people.
There you go. See?
So I think that's going to be a problem with this update.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I agree. I don't know if he's here anymore, but Justin was texting me and he's like, never mind. It's not my story to tell. Why the fuck would I put him on blast? Fuck that. Riz says that's what I did with Zarn. You fucking play with him and get his rank down.
He is in Diamond again.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Poor Zard.
I'll just take my gas that you guys always give me, that if I played more, I could be an Onyx. And I just keep that in the back of my head because I'm like, yeah, I could be, but I choose not to. Well, there you go. Justin said it. He says, I like the update and I'll fight anyone. Vanity, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Thanks, Snag. Appreciate the gas. So that's what I like to keep it in the back of my head and then be like, I could, but fuck that. You know?
Yeah. Pharaoh asked, when is the update supposed to hit? And they said later this summer.
Which would literally be
like nowish?
Now. Yeah. I think the final day of summer's in September, right? Like genuinely?
Yeah.
Let me see. Last day of summer. Saturday, September 3rd. No, September 23rd. Saturday, September 23rd.
So they got about 3 to 4 weeks left.
Yes. So it was more into September than I thought. So there you go. Huh. Unto the Dead. Welcome back. You're right, Orforce. The Plats and the Diamonds. We don't have to worry about anything. Tools football. Hell yeah, man. Can't wait. Can't fucking wait. Cannot fucking wait. Football's going to be lit. All right. That's all I played. Let's get some fucking shout-outs. Happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday to the biggest brain in the game. Ryan Noob. Happy belated birthday to you, good sir. Hope you're doing well. Shout out to everyone who joined in the community playdate. We had All in Juan, Ashley, Blair, Blackout, D Pancakes, Fox Too Quick, Game Crazy John, Halt Hammer, Overkill, Rasta Monkey Jr., Riznak, Snagu, Fuck You, William Starwinder, Hero Spartan, Wild Can Joker. Thanks for the 69 biddies, Daddy. Nice. John, leave. Will, don't you dare agree with him. Don't you dare fucking agree with him. I know how much you love your Wild. Don't you dare agree with him on that statement. You and I both know football is way better than hockey. Will? Will? God damn it. Juan, I'm with you there. MLG is way better than MLB. That's for damn sure. Thank you, Danny Phantom. Justin, you're only saying no because all you have is the CFL up there. Okay? That's all you got. So really all you have is hockey. So of course you got to be like, oh my God, it's fine. Oh. John, you are on some shit. John, I'll agree with that second one. But the fucking...
No.
Yes. God damn it. All right. That's what I thought, Danny. No fucking way, man. Mike, I'm more inclined to agree with that. The audio listeners are going to be like, what the fuck is going on right now?
It's an argument if NFL, NHL, MLB, NBA, which one's better in chat? Right,
yes.
There you go, audio listeners.
But John says HCS Pro Talk is better than Sports Center, and I will take that.
Hell yeah.
We'll take that one. Shout out to everyone who followed and subbed during the live show. We have Boba Fett, Yadin, Snobly Boobly, Ascending Baseline, Sylvia Rose, or Slyvia Rose, and Vanity. Thank you guys for the follows. Greatly appreciated. We have Ziggler with the 14-month resub. You get a woo! And Daddy with the 69 bits and then the additional bit, so 70 bits. So not very nice, but still hashtag bit by bit. Thank you for the biddies. Appreciate you. Thank you. Snag, you're a fucking moron. Shout out to everyone who's a patron at the semi-pro and higher tiers. Seriously, let me just say that y'all guys' support over on Patreon, holy fuck. Holy fucking shit. Rasta Monkey Jr., Ricketer, Snagu, still fuck you, but you know, thanks for the support on Patreon. Raider Hater, Uncle Puppy, Peanut Butt, One Swollen Zanny, Danny Phantom.
Still waiting for me to say it.
He is. Riznak, Zarners, Obby Joy, Mr. Smiley, High Tech Redneck, Goalie Sniper, The Only Neeb, Heavy Rainfall, Elated Dartboard, and Carnage. Thank you guys so fucking much for the additional support over on Patreon. It's greatly appreciated. For those that are patrons, or for those who are wanting to be patrons, our latest episode of Off the Rails, which we talk about our top 5 breakfast cereals that do not need to be eaten during breakfast time. They can be eaten any fucking time. That'll be released on Wednesday this week. And then our Pro Talk Plays episode of Halo Infinite will be releasing on a Thursday this week. Stay tuned for that. Thursday this week. Justin, whatever you just said, what's that meme of like, I'm not reading all that, I'm happy for you, or I'm sorry it happened? That's what that is. Same thing with you, John. I'm just kidding. You guys are great. LeBron James is the GOAT. Whoever's an NBA fan, half of them are like, fuck yeah. Half of them are like, fuck no. The show is a lot shorter when we aren't dealing with BS drama or high school drama. I agree, Mike. I agree. This is a normal length of a show.
Yeah.
An hour and a half to 2 hours. That is the typical length of the show. But when you have G1 throwing shit at the wall and then smearing it on the wall like a fucking 2-year-old, then yeah, the show gets extended by 2 hours, or we talk about that for 2 hours. So, there you go. Oh, seriously though, thank you guys so much for the extra support over on Patreon.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
I was just say, yeah, it's been incredible.
And I'm so sorry if I don't sound like I'm at 100% because I'm still not. It's not. I shouldn't be using it as an excuse.
You're good, man.
Thank you.
You're all good.
Thank you. Mutineers. Fucking dead. It's time for some community creations. Halo memes every day. Reddit.com/r/Halo memes. I don't know if it's still a fucking thing. Go check it out.
It is. I checked.
Oh,
recently.
Sweet. As I say all the time, fuck the CEO of Reddit. He's still a fucking idiot. Global Halo Champions Liftoff, Space Station Gaming, HCS documentary. Go check that video out as well. Thanks, Danny Phantom. Danny Phantom. Daddy, thank you for the additional bit. That's it for the community creations. The documentary slaps. Hey, Boba Fett, welcome to the live show. My only complaint about that video is that it wasn't like a true documentary of like a behind the scenes, but as I had learned, they had released a video previously that was a behind the scenes on how they set up for the event and everything. So that was also cool. I just have preconceived notions when I see the word documentary. Instead, it was really a emphasis on literally 2 series in the entire tournament, which were great fucking series. And who doesn't want to watch a stellar highlight reel? I know I do. So it was fine. But there's that. Will.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
That's it?
You know what? No, that's not all I got. I got one more fucking thing I want to say.
Oh, shit. Coming in
Justin,
hot right
I saw your tweet. Fuck you. That's not what I wanted to say. This is what I want to say.
What did Justin tweet? I got to go check.
He said, at HCS Pro Talk, when Josh says hockey isn't the best sport. He says, apparently that's a trigger for me. And it's a meme from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, great show.
Can we discuss how angry I am as a proud PS5 fan that I cannot walk for 10 straight minutes aimlessly in Starfield? Oh my God, Daddy, don't start with that shit.
Oh, no.
I know I know that you're joking, but like, I swear to God, people are so fucking stupid online. It is insane to me. Regardless, the thing I wanted to say, and this is not an ad or anything like that, but I've been trying to pimp this game out as much as I possibly have, and it's finally releasing tomorrow, aka the day that we release this episode on podcast services. So on Tuesday, the game will be released. Sea of Stars. I backed this fucking thing on Kickstarter years ago. It is finally releasing. It's made by the same studio. It's made by Sabotage. They made The Messenger. It's an old school. It's an old school RPG with a new feel, so it feels modern. It's got like Chrono Trigger and Golden Sun vibes, and Golden Sun's my favorite game of all time. It releases tomorrow. It's on Game Pass. It's on PS Plus day one. So if you have access to those services, you'll have access to the game. It'll be on all major platforms. So also be on PC. It'll be on Steam. It'll be on Switch as well. I'm so fucking stoked for this game. Like I said, I've been pimping it out every time I have the opportunity to, and I want to take the opportunity on our show to soapbox it. So there you go. Again, not an ad or anything. We're not paid by them. I don't have an early copy of the game, but I've been looking forward to it for so fucking long. And it's a shame that it's coming out a couple days before early access for Starfield, but it is finally releasing. Danimals is called Sea of Stars. Snagalicious. It's called Sea of Stars.
Wait, what is it called again?
Sea of Stars. And yes, Danimals, Golden Sun's my favorite game of all time. So Sea of Stars tools. Hey, Snag, it's called Magic Mike, Sea of Stars.
Thank you.
Hey,
guys.
Farrell, it's Sea of Stars. Sea of Stars.
Stars can cease?
Snag, what time do you need the pizza? Fuck off. In all seriousness, guys, it's on all major platforms. It'll be on PlayStation Plus at launch. It's on Game Pass at launch. I'm super stoked for it. If you're any at all interested in like old school RPGs like a Chrono Trigger or anything like that, it has that same look, but it has a modernized feel. Mechanics are awesome. The art style is fantastic. The music is phenomenal. Just give it a shot. Give it a shot, because if you have PS Plus or you have Game Pass, I mean, what do you have to lose, right?
Hard drive space.
Yeah, and I bet it's not even going to be that big of a game.
Yeah,
so there you go. Sea of Stars. Fuck you guys. And fuck you, Snag. That's all I got. Will.
Yeah.
Plug the show, because I'm done plugging Sea of Stars.
Perfect. As we talked about before, Patreon. Go check it out. We do extra content over there. We got different tier levels you could sign up for. Any extra support or just support in general is much appreciated. Go check out the Patreon.
Do it up.
As always, you can find us on your favorite podcast services. Just search for HCS Pro Talk. We're on platforms such as iTunes, Podbean, Spotify, and Josh's favorite,
Pocket Cast. Still not an ad.
Man, maybe someday. Join the Discord. Join the community discussion. Link is provided in the Google Doc for the show notes of the show, or Linktree on Twitter, !Discord in chat. I just saw your wall of text go up there, threw me off.
I wanted to see if I could make it like a wall where I only see Sea of Stars before somebody else chats in, and I did it. And I'm happy with myself now.
Speaking of Twitter, we have one of those.
We do.
Fuck that X shit. Twitter.com/HCS Pro Talk. I think it still sends you there if you use that link.
Fuck you, Snag. God damn it.
Other social medias. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok even. If you want to watch some of our shorts over on TikTok, got announcements going up on Facebook still, I think, for shows.
Every week, yep.
All right, perfect. If you want to watch any old VODs, or interview series, or any other video content we've done outside of Patreon, youtube.com/HCS Pro Talk. And then we're live Mondays, 7 p.m. Central Time on Twitch. Yes, right here on twitch.tv/HCS Pro Talk. Go check it out. You know, we had a website, hcsprotalk.com.
Yeah.
But it actually sent you somewhere else now.
Where does it send you?
It sends you to evolvedhalo.com.
Your home for Halo.
Because we, a long time ago, partnered up with the fine folks over at Podcast Evolve. And please go check out their great content. They have shows such as Podcast Evolve for lore, Mission Debrief for missions, Halo TV Plus, which covers the Halo Paramount Plus TV show, their book club, which of course covers the books. They have Build with Blocks, which covers the it's Mega Constructs.
Mega
That's what
Constructs.
It is. My brain went blank on that.
Magic Mike gets it. Hell yeah, man. Sea of Stars.
If you want to check out any top Halo news stories, go check out their show Halo Headlines. And then they also have Halo Gear Guide for any of the clothing
gear.
line, right? Like
The
that's
gear.
any of the go check out the fucking Halo gear with that show. And that's all I got. Josh, what do we got on our next episode?
On our next episode, we have
I think it's an easy one to figure out.
our HCS Fort Worth post show.
Yes.
We're going to break down the entire event, break down all the series, the cool shit. Super fucking excited. And probably talk about first impression of Starfield, if I'm being honest. No spoilers, but there's that. Riz, no, I have not.
When does the actual, like,
September 6th.
not the early
September
release?
6th.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay the $30.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Real quick before we close out the show. Yes, we will be having a Fort Worth merch drop that'll be exclusively available during the weekend of the event. And I'll make it go out to like the Tuesday after, so people have an opportunity to get it if they want to. It'll feature a new colorway of our logo. That colorway will be what looks more so like Dallas Cowboys colors, because I always had in the back of my head that if we have 3 fucking Texas events, one of the events I want the merch to have a color scheme of the Dallas Cowboys. So it's like a silver and a dark blue. So be on the lookout for that. Patrons will get early access to that soon. I'll say very, very soon, as a matter of fact. And then we'll release it publicly shortly thereafter. And again, it'll be available through the Tuesday after the event. So stay tuned for that. And then for the World's merch drop, which I am very much excited about, like I said, if you find us at the event, you will get an exclusive sticker. Actually, 2 of them. You'll get the World's one, which is holographic, which I'm fucking super stoked about. And then you'll get the Fort Worth sticker because I won't be at Fort Worth. And then, again, for the World's merch drop, and I'll shout this out later too, patrons will get early access to that. And then I think what our plan is that not only will patrons get early access to it, but we're going to release it actually earlier than the weekend of the event for Worlds. Okay.
I'm down for that.
Yep. Because you had asked about that. I like that idea. We'll do that for Worlds because I think I have it all ready to go anyway. So stay tuned. Just the stickers, Daddy. Just the stickers. If I don't make it to Worlds, you'll mail me stickers, right? We'll see. We'll see, Mike. So yeah. Just waiting and see. I'm excited though. It's going to be a good time. Hell yeah, DeBear. We'll see you there. All right. Will?
Yeah.
Audience, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for episode 302 of HCS Pro Talk. For those that are tuning in live, thank you so much for doing so. Snag, you know I got you. You're fine. For those that are tuning in live, thank you so much for doing so. Hope you guys had a great time. Hope you guys had a great night spending the time with us, going through our bonkers predictions, where Navi's actually going to do something this event. Not crazy, but they'll do something. Native White are going to have a bounce back. LVT aren't going to do shit. Just kidding, tools. Yeah. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Even with all the fuck you snags and everything and the Sea of Stars bit. Fucking hockey's better than the NFL. No, it's not. You guys are great. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. For those that tuned in to the video version of the show on YouTube or checked out the audio version on podcast services, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to listen or watch. It seriously is unbelievably appreciated. We cannot thank you enough. And yeah, I say it every time there's an event, and I truly, truly mean it. If you're going to be there in person, embrace it. And try to enjoy every fucking second of it. If you're just spectating, go check out that passion pit. Watch as fucking people start screaming and popping off and just watch as that energy is just infectious throughout the entire area. Go pick up some of your favorite merch from those booths. One of the biggest things that I want to say is if you're being there in person and you're a spectator, and even if you've never been to an event before, go say hi to the talent. Go give them a fist bump, give them a high five, let them know that you appreciate them. Go find the LVT crew. Let them know how much you appreciate them as well. Because I don't think they hear it enough. Don't be shy. Like if you see your favorite player and they're standing off to the side or something, go say hi to them. Go let them know how much you appreciate them. Go let them know how much you want them to win the event or lose for that matter. I don't fucking know. But no, just get out there. Be social if you can, and make some great memories. So like I said, we don't know how many more of these we're going to be able to have. You know what I mean? And I don't mean to sound like a Debbie Downer or anything like that, but these events truly are special, Arlington notwithstanding. But like more often than not, these events are truly something special where everybody is coming together for something that they truly love and they're passionate about, and they all just want to share it with each other. So take that opportunity, get up out of that chair, go say hi to people, give those fist bumps, tell them how much you appreciate them. And trust me, I know that they'll love that. Guys, we'll be back next week to break down the entire event. It's going to be phenomenal, and we can't fucking wait. But until then, have a great week. Bye-bye!